It's no longer news that Abdulmuni Jibril, the lawmaker representing Kiru Bebeji Federal Constituency, has dumped the new Nigeria's People's Party and returned to the All Progressive Congress, declaring full support for President Bola Tinubu's 2027 re-election bid. Jibril made the announcement during a political gathering in his hometown, Kofa, Kano State, revealing that his supporters unanimously agreed to leave the NNPP and the Konkwesiya movement for the ruling party. His defection comes just 2 months after he was expelled from the NNPP over alleged anti-party activities and unpaid dues, a move he described as unfair and without due process. Reacting to the development, veteran journalist Odion Bello called Jibrin'S return a homecoming, saying it will strengthen APC's base in Kano as political alignment for 2027 begins to take shape. He congratulated Jibrin but urged him to brace up for bigger political challenges ahead. In a move described by many as both strategic and diplomatic, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's media aide has reacted with measured restraint to reports of U.S. President Donald Trump's alleged remarks about a planned invasion of Nigeria. Rather than issuing a fiery rebuttal or escalating tensions, the trio of Bayo Onanuga, Sunday Dare, and Daniel Bwala adopted a tone of calm assurance, emphasizing Nigeria's sovereignty, stability, and strong diplomatic ties with the United States. The trio's response has been praised by analysts for projecting maturity and confidence rather than fear or defensiveness. We have a commentary.
This will not be the first time an American president will be sending threats to world leaders. Some have been diplomatic in their reactions, while others were boastful. Recollect the 2003 invasion of Iraq. The leader, Saddam Hussein, then dismissed America's threat, saying Iraq would fight anywhere there was air and water. Eventually, the invasion began on 20th March 2003 and lasted just over 1 month, including 26 days of major combat operations. The war was part of a broader campaign against terrorist activity known as the Global War on Terror. As we speak, the U.S. has ongoing military missions in Iraq, Syria, Somalia, and Yemen. We at Clearview are praising the reactions of the Nigerian leader, Bola Tinubu, to the threats by U.S. President Donald Trump. No harsh words. Tinubu declared that Nigeria upholds religious freedom, saying portrayals of widespread religious intolerance do not reflect our national reality. However, while driving this point home, 1, 2, or 3 Nigerians have declared to fight the U.S. forces to a standstill. We are urging Mr. President to tread softly and uphold his commitment to working with the United States government and the international community to deepen understanding and cooperation on protection of communities of all faiths. We believe that all will end well with his determination as displayed with the change of service chiefs, explaining to the world the true situation, and listening and acting on words of wisdom from well-meaning Nigerians. We strongly advise that Mr. President should be wary of sycophants and tactless individuals. We also commend the spokespersons of Mr. President who have displayed maturity, unlike many uncouth media aides we have these days who would have taken Trump to the cleaners. They will say Trump did not complete his university education, or he has second-class law, and so on. These are the media aides we have now. However, the 3 presidential spokespersons have been wonderful, apparently because of their pedigrees. Wonderful in the sense that they have not replied Trump directly or indirectly, even when some Nigerians are already threatening fire and brimstone on Trump. Here we refer to those Nigerians as bunch of comedians. Now to the trial spokesman of Bola Tinubu, Sunday Dare, Public Communication and Orientation. We have Daniel Bwala, Policy Communication and Media, and Bayo Ononuga, Information and Strategy. These three gentlemen are shining examples of who should be a media or communication advisor. Sunday Dare was a minister, Chief of Staff to Tinubu when he was the leader of APC, Chief of the Hausa Service African Division at Voice of America VOA, and more. Daniel Bwala is undoubtedly intelligent and articulate. In the course of participation in national politics, he has ascended to the pinnacle of communications management. Though he is not a trained journalist or public relations expert, he has garnered public attention for his incisive commentary on national issues. Bwala is an adjunct lecturer, an external examiner at the Nigeria Law School in Warri, and a consultant to the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies. Bayo Ononuga, Information and Strategy, is a thoroughbred journalist. He worked with National Concord newspaper, Ogun State Television, Abeokuta in Ogun State, and co-founded the News magazine, a publication known for its fearless investigative reports with commitment to exposing corruption and abuse of power in Nigeria. He served as the managing director of the news agency of Nigeria, NAN. Ononuga continues to be an influential voice in Nigerian media and politics, advocating for press freedom and transparency in governance. With these brilliant aids to Mr. President, we believe there will be no misfiring, and all at the end of the day will end well. Caution is the word.